Hello there, Simon Hengel from Tora Kukri. Just like to show you a couple of kukri I picked up fairly recently, and the first one is this one here. Now it's a 1962 issue, British Service issue kukri, and it's the earliest one of this type that I've personally come across. It has a 27.5 centimetre long blade and a weight of 426 grams. It's a very nice little kukri. I must confess though, I do prefer them to be a little bit longer, but nonetheless, a good little kukri. Now, this one has been chromed. There are possibly two reasons for this. One, like Uncle Bill, who had his chromed when he brought it back from Hong Kong in 1962. I'm hoping at some point to be able to get hold of it so I can do a video on that one, because it's slightly different to the normal British Service issue. And the other reason is that the commanding officer of that particular regiment, or the Gurkha Pipers, had it chromed for display purposes, so that when they're doing their kukri dance, for example, it was nice and flashy and stuff like that. So, I mean, there's an example of the brass cap having been chromed and the bolster having been chromed, and you can see remnants of the chrome, I think, on the actual kukri itself. It's a bit battered on one side, unfortunately, but as a collector, that's not really why one buys these kukri. One buys them to have a look at them and build up one's knowledge. And of course, from tourist point of view, I like to collect them as well, or any kukri really, to make sure that we are producing the most authentic kukri on the market. So that's one of the processes of ensuring our products are of very good standard and replicate the kukri of old properly. And the other one is this rather nice, although it's a bit battered now, and I would think most likely an officer's kukri from around World War II, so circa World War II, that sort of era, or maybe late 1930s, early to mid 1930s, that sort of era anyway. Now this one has a 32.5 centimetre long blade and weighs 610 grams. It's a very, very useful kukri, there's no doubt about that. The way the decoration grooves are done by the spine suggests that sort of late 1920s, early to mid 1930s. The brass bolster there, which is plain, and the plain brass band. Now that's definitely something that happened after the Rawlinson reforms in 1921. And I have a kukri, or I have seen, kukris that are of the late 20s that are with this in Cote Morris style. And there's the brass butt cap as well. But it's a lovely, lovely kukri, and I have something in mind for this, and hopefully later on this year that will become apparent. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and main thing is take care of yourselves and enjoy your life. As did Major Stitley, he had a full life, and it was an absolute privilege to have known the chap, and it was a wonderful service he had, by the way. Lots of Gurkha officers there, and the Gurkha Pipers were there. Fantastic event. Anyway, hopefully see you soon, and as I say, once again, take care and thank you for watching. I'll give you an example actually of what I was talking about the bands. Now, the second Gurkha rifles, or Gurkha rifles as they were still known as within their own circles, had Cote Morris kukri made, just like this one here, in, I think it was dated 1929, possibly 1927, can't quite remember. But as you can see, it's beautiful scabbard, by the way, absolutely awesome. Has the classic sort of fullers that come of that age, but you can see the brass bands there. And that was definitely a sign of something post-Rawlinson. So, and the brass butt cap. Lovely kukri, this one, by the way. I think I've done a video on it before. But yeah, just to show you what I was talking about earlier on in the other video, that those brass bands are a sign of post-Rawlinson reforms. And again, once again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and take care of yourselves.